let me give Trevor a shout and see where he's at.
I think he said he was just getting home or something like that.
Yeah, he had dance till 9:30, but it's 9:50 now. Get her on mute real fast. Hey. Where you at? Okay. Well, we're all sitting here waiting. I know. I was just seeing where you were. I know. Apparently. Okay. Well, just checking. Making sure everybody's still awake. Making sure everybody's still awake. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I didn't see it.
How do you get this Group B thing to work? I never even got an email or anything. How do you?
Yeah.
Are you still not in the group me?
You're not in it?
No.
Are you signed up for it?
How do you get signed up for it?
Do you have the app?
Yeah, do you have that?
Yes.
Are you logged in?
No. I keep trying to figure it out. I keep trying to log in, and it tells me I'm already have an account.
For what? What are y'all talking about?
For the group me.
Oh.
I was wondering, yeah. Chris hadn't responded to a single one yet.
Well, the problem was I already had an account, and it was on silent, and it signed me in, I guess, when I clicked the email that you sent out, and I thought it was good, but I had silenced the group me
You didn't have any notifications?
like 4 years ago or 3 years ago, something like that. And that's through the iPhone settings, not through the group me settings. So I got no response from Mark.
Yeah, he ain't coming.
No.
And I think at the end of
All right, here we go then.
Hello.
Yep.
Hi.
Oh.
That's carrots. I need either.
Daddy, it just pooped on me.
Pooped on you. That's not good.
It's never good to hear, huh?
Yeah. I mean, when you call it, is it supposed to be there? I think I'm good.
All right. Get all my stuff here real quick.
Okay, Roland, you have one additional platinum bar.
Ooh, platinum bar.
Yep. And it's the equivalent of like 250 gold, right?
Yeah, I think so.
So Ivor just got half of those instead of all of them. And did we delineate who got these healing potions? Because I got Ivor has a substantial amount. We can do that right now.
Yeah, just whatever you need to do.
Okay. Everybody gets one regular healing potion. I'm gonna keep. Ivor will keep one. He'll give one to Baron because that's just the way this works. And then J Mick and who else? Who else might be in melee that might need some healing? Let's go with I don't know. He'll keep the extra two because he's kind of a jackass.
Okay. Well, y'all left off outside on the outskirts of the Misty Forest, getting closer or in the vicinity. Let me get over to your map real quick. On the outskirts of the Hotmore. And I believe y'all are getting ready to teleport via teleportation circle back to Waterdeep. I don't know if that's still the plan or if y'all got other plans.
It was evening time, is that right?
It was.
And we lost him in the dark.
Oh yeah, y'all had taken a long rest and then tracked him out through the woods.
No, we took a short rest.
Short rest, yeah.
That's short rest, that's right.
Because he did too, apparently.
Well, either way.
Yeah, I think we're jumping back.
Yeah. And we sent the girls back with the medicine. The help was coming. Isn't that right?
Yeah.
That's right.
Best of luck, sons.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Yeah, that's going to be a fun. Lots to talk about on the adventure, I'm sure.
Yeah, I mean that's what it is.
Chris, did you get an IV when you got home?
What?
Did you get an IV when you got home?
Did it
From
get
Vegas? Did you go to Vegas?
Oh yeah. That was a horrible idea.
Yeah, I saw some pictures.
Oh my god. I don't know if I've ever been that hammered in New Orleans.
Jeez. Yeah, it looked bad.
Yeah.
Hey, but I'm COVID free now. Second injection today.
There you go.
Don't worry, it doesn't work on the new strain.
I don't care. I got my card. I don't give a shit.
There's apparently some South African strain, and then there's another one after that.
Oh, of course there is.
You have the same attitude about those as I had about the original one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll see. I think it's in Minnesota or somewhere already. Like
Yeah, we've already been demonetized, so it doesn't matter.
So is it Is it still COVID-19 or is it like COVID-20 or 21 now?
Yeah, has it leveled up?
I don't know.
Are we on COVID-21?
He got an ability score increase.
Yeah. Yeah. +2. What are you gonna take? Well, I'm gonna take luck, I guess.
All right.
I don't know.
I think I've lost everybody for a second.
Yeah, you
Okay.
did.
Okay.
We're still on COVID right now.
All right. Well, y'all did receive a message from Lady Silverhand earlier in the evening. She did say, as per your request, she's sending troops to Daggerford. And that they request you back at Waterdeep at your earliest convenience.
And I think we pretty much dispatched everybody we needed to dispatch.
Yeah, I think our plan was to just go on back tonight, even though I guess they'd be asleep, right?
Yeah, we can
We can go rest up.
Yeah, we can
Yeah.
rest up.
Well, okay. Well, let's go back then, I guess.
All right. What's going on at my house?
You never know. We might even run into a familiar friend back somewhere in Waters Deep.
Perhaps. Either way, Carrot will go ahead and take the time to draw his circle and point it in the direction of Waters Deep. I don't know how that works. I don't know if you draw air on the ground and say, go here.
I'm trying to figure out where. Okay, there we go.
The Eric draws, you're just lucky we don't end up in freaking, the Troll Hills or something every time. He's got that bad penmanship.
You have a friend. You have a friend down there.
Yeah. Are we drawing or sleeping or what are we doing?
I guess we can go back and sleep in our hotel.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'm asking.
I mean, I'm always down for a long rest there.
Well, I mean, they asked for us to come now, and if it's an emergency, they might meet us there when we get there, so we might as well go.
That's fine.
If not, we'll get a nice night's sleep.
True.
Okay. If that's what you want to do, then draw your circle and y'all will back to the original place in Waters Deep where you always met outside the city.
And at this point, like we're not even bothering to phone ahead. We're just going.
Have you ever?
We phoned ahead. We phoned ahead with the captain, with our prisoner.
Yeah. And then they said, don't come.
That's right, they did.
Oh, yeah.
They're like, yeah, don't do that.
We don't bring that guy here. Why not? Too late.
We're here.
All right.
So yeah,
Draws a circle.
yeah, same scenario. You've been there before. Nobody's expecting you, so there's nobody in the chamber where you bamf in. You do go upstairs, and then the guards obviously are like, yeah, okay. I guess you need a ride into town.
Ideally.
Yeah, okay. Well, he knows where you're going unless you say otherwise, because it is at this point dark in the evening.
We need a room.
Well, he knows where you're staying. You have a standing room there.
Multiple rooms. Yeah.
When we get back to the end, I'm just gonna be like, hey, Carrot, I know you have that deal where you can like talk to people in their heads.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just a little worried about Roland, man. I haven't seen him in a little bit. Let's see if maybe you wanted to like see where he's at, man.
Nah, okay, yeah.
Kate's like, nah, I'm good.
Yeah, he runs off. He's kind of.
No, but normally he shows back up by now. I was just a little like it's been a little bit.
Sometimes you gotta, if you love someone, you gotta let them go.
Well, I wouldn't go so far as to say that, but I mean, we have been through some adventures together.
Yeah, he's solid. We're good. I mean, I'm not there, so.
Everybody's there.
we at the end?
Yes. Yeah, so you get dropped off, and everybody knows who you are at this point. You keep your keys, and you go up to your rooms.
When they walk in, they're going to see as they walk through the main, they'll see a patron that's causing a ruckus, and that'll be rolling in disguise. How's that?
That works for me.
We like those guys.
He'll walk in and it'll be a borderline bar fight because he's casting friends willy nilly, pissing everybody off, and changing disguise like he's done before.
Yeah, he's got a halfling and a dwarf about to kill each other.
So I guess I'd see them walk in, and I'd walk up to Carrot first, and pat him gently on the rear end, and whisper in his ears, "Remember the dogs."
I'll turn and I'll look and see if there's any trapdoors on the ground that we can open.
Yeah, Baron and Ivor are going to go to the bar.
And Roland will then go to Drute and give Drute a hug. I'm going to be disguised though as the biggest, fattest, ugliest orc woman he's ever seen.
That might work. I don't know.
And then as I've done that, then I'll go up to Ivor and Baron, and I'll make myself be an extremely gorgeous woman who comes on to both of them before revealing my disguise.
Yeah, we'll certainly buy definitely one more drink for her.
And then I'm gonna go up. Then I'm gonna go up to Jack and as Roland, I'm gonna greet my friend and give him some gold coins and say, "Do me a favor, make a really embarrassing song about everything I just did to them."
And I will. I'm really going to revolve around.
I'll throw him 200 gold coins and say, "Make it a doozy."
It's mostly already written. Just
He's been working on it.
yeah, it didn't take him long to put it together.
And so then again, I guess once I've kind of reunited with everybody singularly, I'll then kind of get them. Hey guys, did y'all give my room away? Do I have a room, or do I got to bunk with somebody in this place?
Oh yeah, we need to talk about your room.
Yeah, funny that you mentioned that.
Oh,
Jack has something to tell you.
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jack, why don't you tell Roland about that?
I mean, it's probably empty now, right? I mean, that's the good news.
It's
It's
probably,
what?
I said it's probably empty now.
Is it?
Yeah.
I mean, maybe like currently,
Yeah, maybe. It's 50-50.
the occupant is probably not there now.
I didn't even think about that.
I didn't either.
Are we at the inn or the cast at Valor Point?
Valor
Valor
Point.
Point.
Oh, God.
OVP.
So
Do I need to watch?
Yeah, lots happened since you left.
Well, you can bunk with me, and I'll tell him you can bunk with me at Valor Point.
I have a son now. I'm raising him, and
His name's JJ. He's super cool.
he's gonna be a real big kid. So we gave him all the dungeons. Also, he's a green dragon.
Yeah, he promised not to eat the villagers, but I have my doubts.
We did.
We have a green dragon back to Valor Point. Did that come from the eggs?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah. It hatched.
It hatched, and
It's a small dragon.
Drew immediately treated it as a pet dog and fell in love with it,
Yeah.
Yeah. So
and almost got chewed in half a couple of times on some failed rolls.
But hopefully we'll be able to go into blood salt now. So that'll be nice.
Oh, that was I remember that. That was.
we can dominate that blood salt, no
We'll
doubt.
finally get the ink.
Got the magic ink.
Wait, we're getting ink?
We might.
You just have to ride Jack Jr.
Yes. His name's JJ, Jack Jr.
I'm just gonna wait until I'm level 20. I'm going in there by myself.
Yeah, you can certainly do that.
Literally by yourself, or with like 10 other carrot simulcrons or whatever.
I mean, they'd all technically be me.
Yeah.
I'm going to go in there by myself and by myself and by myself and by myself.
We are going there by ourselves.
Yeah. That's an easier way to say it.
Definitely gonna change my pronoun to we, us.
Us. You can do that nowadays.
That's right. It's wild times here in the Short Coast.
Yeah. You can be girls or boys or whatever you want to be. Demonetized.
Wait, hold on. Are you making money?
Nope.
Yeah. Let's talk about that.
Wait, hold on.
No, we get like 17 views. So no.
Pretty sure you need a couple thousand to at least start
You
getting an ad.
for the channel you need like 1 million, but we're not there yet.
Not yet. Just gotta keep plugging away.
Plugging. Keep just posting that shit up. They don't need to review any of this stuff though. Not that they would. Is it nighttime? What is it?
Yeah, we're celebrating reunion tonight and long resting.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Hey, look, Roland. Listen. I don't know if have you been in the council with us? You have. Barrett's gonna act like an ass.
Yeah.
So it's like go with it. It's like his thing. I gave up trying to stop him. So every time we go there, he manages to somehow like insult them and then get them to give us things. So
I'm pretty sure he's like now a member of the council.
yeah. Didn't get the Valor Point recognized as its own kingdom already or something like that?
Yep. Yeah,
we're a faction on the council.
Yeah, because I'm a super negotiator.
He's basically negging them to liking us.
Yeah.
We are now a recognized faction member of the council.
At large, we're a member at large.
Yeah.
We're in the trial. We're in the
did
trial
accuse them
period,
of
like
sabotage.
lambdas.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh yeah, we're different lambdas. Yeah, I think we're on probation.
Yeah, Drew did accuse them of like sabotage at one point or something. I don't remember.
Well, to be fair, like we figured out that one of them had been murdered and impersonated us, or impersonated the murdered one to us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we figured it out, like after it happened.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That is correct.
But I definitely question their integrity.
Yeah, but Valor Point has been recognized, and we are invited, or should be invited, to council meetings as a faction associated with the Lord's Alliance.
Yeah,
Is that right?
I think that's right.
Hey, I'll be right back. I got a kid throwing up in here. All right.
Yeah, you're good. That's never good.
I had my second and last indoctrination today, so if I just
another one next year, it'll be all right.
if I fall,
So we can just keep catching Jared up on things that have happened.
yeah, that'll work. So Serpent Hills down, if you can see the map.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember when he left. He left before that dungeon, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's right, because that's the dungeon we were in that I made the joke about sacrificing him to the pool.
Yeah.
That's right.
It required a sacrifice.
What happened? The last thing I vividly remember was a session after the goat, or like we were on the road.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember. I've slept several times since.
Yeah,
then.
we
We were going
the
to
last
the
session. The last session he was a part of was when we were walking in the entrance and Drew walked in backwards because it said don't face the light or whatever it was.
Right.
Oh, I remember that. I do remember that.
Because you floated or something. You made us like you made it levitate or something. I think that was the last session he was in.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That sounds right.
that's right. Because I didn't kneel at the thing that took half my health, the trap.
Yeah.
And
So that was a pretty big dungeon. We found,
there's a whole kingdom down there.
yeah, the snake people, Cobra Kai.
yeah.
Yeah.
Cobra Kai
So
is the
we've
leader of the
they
snake
have now
people.
joined the Lord's Alliance.
Snake people.
Yeah, they've aligned themselves with us, and Serpent Hills is now looking over the High Moor and associated themselves with the Lord's Alliance.
It was actually a fun dynamic because the Yanti hated all of us except Drew because Drew was a half orc. So Drew had to be the face of the party.
That's right.
That's right. He hated magic, so he hated Carrick. And so now for fun, I send him sending messages just to mess with his head.
But they are they're on board as far as we can tell. They're protected and also allianced with.
Yeah, so they wanted to be recognized by the Lord's Alliance, and so basically we were given negotiating power, and we granted them the entire kingdom of the Serpent Hill.
I did. I granted them the sovereign nation of the Serpent Hills,
and the High Moor up to the Misty Forest.
Yeah, I was like, just be careful going near the Misty Forest, guys. There's another kingdom there.
And they agreed to that.
Yeah,
and they were acquiescent to that, I guess.
But what else happened there?
We met the White Rider. They had the White Rider as a prisoner.
That's right.
Yes,
we
captured
him, and so that was their price. That's what it was. We negotiated the sovereign nation of the Serpent Hills for the White Rider.
Yeah.
We then brought back to the Alliance and gave to them as a prisoner.
Mm-hmm. And that was the statue that I kept making his eyes light up every time you would touch the treasure pile. Every time Carrick would touch it, I'd make the eyes light up.
Were you here for Fireball Joe?
I don't recall anybody by that name.
Mm-hmm.
That pseudonym.
Uphill Bob and Fireball Joe.
Yeah, he was here for that.
Yeah, I think so.
That was in that little town, right, by Borshire Bridge.
Yeah, that was before we hit the road and the goat happened.
So okay, let's put a mark.
Just I guess just the main thing is right now where we're the current climate where we're at. What is our primary goal?
So we just killed the green dragon.
So that was our first adventure, was the Serpent Hills, and then we went back to that second lead, which was in the Misty Forest, and remember there was a town that had been destroyed, but not everybody was dead, and it was very atypical for the dragon cult. So we went and met the guys there. The king, one of the council members' son, was there, and Drew signed up with the whatever his people are,
Emerald Enclave,
Conclave, whatever, to go look to help in the forest. So we went to the forest next. And basically the leader of that town made a deal with the dragon cult to save his town. And so we chased them down to the next dungeon we just finished, and we met the Green Rider there.
Yeah, so it's the Green Rider.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And so we killed his dragon, but he got away.
Yeah,
but we think the Green Rider is the exiled son of the king. Yeah.
And his name's Navarin,
yeah. So the king sent us to find his prince, his actual son, which we didn't do at all. We
just abandoned that
on that front. But we did figure out that the Dragon Cult's Green Rider is the king's bastard son, and he got away.
And he does not have a mask.
He doesn't have the mask. The mask is in the dragon place, the Well of Dragons.
The Well of Dragons.
Jack, have you been using your mask any?
I have not.
We have kept a tight secret on that.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
They
been
did
that's,
come hunt us when we first got into Neverwinter, or was it Baldur's Gate? They came and hunt us, and they burned down the inn.
I remember that. I was
Was that because they knew the mask was there?
Yes, they were looking specifically for me.
more than likely. Yeah.
That's right. They did. They went to Jack's room. That's right.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yep. More
I
than
do.
likely they knew where that mask was at that point, and now it's not there.
What do we have it like hidden in something like a
Bag of holding.
Okay, yeah, I've got it in my bag of holding.
So it's hidden right now. It's not being used, for obvious reasons.
Because it's a two-way mirror, right? I mean,
Yeah, you can see, they can see.
Yeah, it's Lord of the Rings. You put the ring on, they know where you're at.
Yep. That's we did figure that out. That's what we. I mean, mainly the huge thing we figured out is we don't need to be using that unless we want them to know where we're at.
yeah, but I guess the main story plot is we captured the White Rider, and he's at the Alliance,
gotcha?
and the Green Rider got away.
Anyway,
Now we're heading back.
for
Green Dragon is dead.
but the rider got away.
A Green Dragon is dead.
Yeah. Well.
What level are we? 12?
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
And he escaped on a beast. We don't know if it was a dragon or not. To be honest with you, it could have been.
It was
Yeah, more than likely. Yeah. And they headed south. I guess southeast down to the
you
Leather
missed the
Dragon.
best part of the whole dungeon though was Carrick had a moment of rage and pulled out both of his short swords
That's right.
and stabbed someone to death.
We made a circle and let Carrick do a Fight Club moment.
Oh
with the
yeah,
guy.
we made a fight club out of Carrot.
Yeah.
We had extreme opportunities to join in, but I think it was my turn. I said I'm just going to back up and see what happens.
Carrick went full blown two-handed sword, like two swords, just raged on this dude.
It helped that I had a confusion spell on him, so I think he missed like 3 turns.
That's right, he did. And then immediately he went into melee with a green dragon after that. Yeah.
Hey, I survived 1 round. I got hit twice. 2 out of 3 hit, I think. If that third one had hit, I'd be done. I'd be out.
Yeah. No, we did.
Well, that's right. The Solar wasn't letting anybody die. He had like 4 resurrects per day and could heal like 40 points per turn.
Oh man, can you imagine if like we knew that going into the fight? Like if he told us, like you don't have to worry about dying, I got you. Like, could you imagine how crazy we all would have gotten?
Dude, if I would have had his legendary actions, it would have been even worse.
Yeah, well, that whole encounter, Baron, Ivor, and Carrick, and probably
The Druid went down.
Drew.
Oh yeah, I will add the resolve or whatever endurance.
Yeah, we were all going down.
Yeah, I was at 2 hit points.
We had to like a quick out of party discussion. We need to leave. We need to leave right now.
Yeah.
Well, the funny thing is, when the rider got away, Carrick was the one that wanted to chase him with his 2 hit points.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and Baron's the one that swam after him and ran into the invisible wall.
I did. I chased him. I was like, well, I got like no hit points, but I'm jumping.
He missed that. Fandolin. The Baron screams Fandolin and then jumps into water. But typically what happens is he disappears under the water and gets swallowed by a giant frog.
We didn't even know.
That sounds about right.
Hey,
And then it turns out this frog was the safest thing to be in.
Yeah, that's right.
Like
he got like some squeezing damage and some acid damage.
But it was not
demolished.
Not near as much as what I would be getting if I was not in the frog.
Oh, that's right. That's when Ivor had like single-digit hit points.
I was just running the whole time.
I had to spend every round like walking up to Ivor and dimension dooring him across the map.
Yeah. So I killed the frog from inside, and then when I got outside of the frog, I'm like, that was the worst mistake I ever made.
So twice now we've just heard Baron yell Fandolin diving into water, and he just disappears like for a little bit.
Perfect.
hey,
I'm going to be a minute. I don't know how long this is going to take.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's probably not going to be. We probably need to reschedule. Is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I
It's,
hear you, man. You got a sick kid.
It's all over the place.
Okay.
So let me take care of this.
Yeah,
and
we'll go
see if we
over.
can get some.
We'll keep.
Y'all just y'all can stay on and talk about it, but I'm gonna have to sign off.
All right.
Yeah.
You're
You go
fine.
take care of your family, man.
All right, man.
Let's we can keep reviewing this for a second. Catch Jared up.
So what's the little cat thing with the paw? We did find a little magic item. It's similar to the what was it he had?
Over
The
here.
orb?
Like something of luck, basically, except you have to give it money and it'll roll on a table.
But what did Jared have in the first campaign? The orb deal?
You got an orb. Yeah, you have an orb.
Yeah, I've got it. I still have it. Let's see. I've got the got it right here. King Thunderblow's magical sphere.
Yeah, because that's when he rolled it, and then all of a sudden he had an arch villain.
Oh, that's right. You have your.
Yeah, and I haven't. Maybe that's what it is. I've been battling my arch villain. That's where I've been.
You do have a what's it called?
I've got 9. I'm glad you reminded me because I've got 9 uses of that left.
That, and you also have a
Because that's getting used when we step in front of the Lord's Alliance.
and you also have a somebody that's stalking you, right?
That's the arch enemy, I believe.
Yeah, the arch.
Yeah, he has a somewhere in the world, and he now realizes he has an arch enemy.
I need to text or call Trevor at some point tomorrow and tell him that'd be a great idea of where I've been. Is I've been waylaid by my art, and he needs to come up with somebody to cause me.
I want your arch enemy to be Tiamat.
No,
I said it. I was like, the big reveal will be at the end of the campaign when his arch enemy was Droot the whole time.
The whole time. Droot's been plotting his death the whole time.
No. Who did I try to kill? What was his name? Kevin? What was it?
Timmy.
He's the arch.
We brought that up not long ago when you stabbed Timmy right in front of me.
Yep.
I didn't know it was you.
Yeah.
Yep, Timmy over there in what was that?
That was because we were in town and he saw us and he was all excited about us.
Yeah, it's like the Iron Lords, Lords.
We were trying to lay low from the cult and everybody was chasing us, it seemed like, and so I just took the path that was easiest.
Yeah,
because I didn't know you were disguised and I didn't know it was you. You stabbed him and I saved him.
Yeah.
I mean, we drug him back into the
Emerald Enclave. That's when I joined them.
That's when you joined the Emerald Enclave. Yeah.
Yeah, and then Roland walked in. I was like, Roland, my friend, I'm so glad you're here. People have been stabbing people.
Yeah.
What a great backstory for an arch nemesis, though.
Yeah,
he just got randomly stabbed one day in the crowd, and like for the rest of his life, he's just plotting. I'm gonna find that guy.
Yep.
We'll see. I mean,
now he's the Dark Lord Timothy.
He started secluding himself, learning the dark arts to get revenge.
That's crazy. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I could scroll back. Pick all that up.
Oh.
What else has happened?
What else has happened? Okay, so there's a crazy. Okay, right here. So, if you have the map up, Jared.
I do.
Okay, right here. On that X.
Hold on. It's zoomed out. I got zoomed in. I got to zoom
south
out.
South of that dragon sphere. Yeah.
Oh, there you go. I see it. All right.
Yeah. There's a teleportation circle that has a. Okay, imagine the crazy Russian from Armageddon.
Mm-hmm.
Here for that.
No, he wasn't here for that.
Yeah, that was on our way to Borska Bridge.
Peter Storm.
Well, the big thing is we got Ketchup on the Wheel of Dragons. He wasn't here for that, was he?
No. Yeah, he didn't learn about that. Oh, and our trap that we fell for.
go do that.
Oh, that's right. When we snapped up to the snowy mountain, I forgot about
So
that.
so the imposter that had killed an alliance member, the Daggerford alliance member, he killed him and then impersonated him to us when we were coming out of the Serpent Hills, and he was offering to take our prisoner from us or something like that.
Yeah. He's like, I'll escort him back.
So we didn't know at the time, but he was a dragon cult member that was looking to steal his prisoner back. Anyway, he gave Carrick a circle and said it was the circle for Daggerford and said, well, just meet me in Daggerford. And so we go back to the council instead, and they tell us that Homeboy's dead, and we're like, oh, well, we just saw him, but it wasn't him, and yada, yada, yada. So the next day, we're like, well, I mean, we could go in this circle, even though we know it's a trap, and we went. We almost got murdered.
What was it, the Nether Mountains?
Yeah, we ended up figuring out that it's up there in the northeast somewhere, the Nether Mountains. So we have a random teleportation circle that Carrick knows to some spot in the Nether Mountains.
Gotcha.
But there was an ambush there waiting for us, of course.
I forgot about that, yeah.
Yeah, we knew it was a bad idea, but we did it.
Yeah, we did anyway. We were like, you know what, let's do it.
Mm-hmm. That's exactly what happened.
It was a bad idea. This guy's pretty stout.
They were pretty stout. There was like 2 baby dragons there too, or something, or like young dragons or something.
I don't know. You have to.
Because that's when I got the heart. I stole the heart of a dragon.
I thought you cut that out of the green one.
No, I ruined the one out of the green one.
Yeah, you did.
The one I got was a white dragon up there in the Nether Mountains, like a youngling white dragon. I got its heart.
We killed the green dragon, and Carrick's like, he's getting away. Somebody like, I can take somebody with me. We can go teleport to the front of the cave, and we can catch him right now. And Drew's just like sitting down at the dragon trying to cut the heart out. I'm like,
and I'm just rolling like one after one after one, just mangling this dragon.
Finally, I gave up. I was like, man, he's getting away.
And Baron's underwater, so he had nothing to say about that.
Yeah, Drew was my meat shield that I was going to take with me.
Yeah, and I was too busy trying to cut off a wing and cut out a heart and steal teeth and.
Forget about that.
So that's right. We went and investigated the guy who was murdered, the king for Dragonford, and I talked to the squirrels, and we saw people flying out the window.
Oh yeah, we did.
Or those squirrels saw like 2 figures fly out the window or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, they flew. Away.
Tro's still talking to animals.
And we polymorphed into eagle and some bats at some point to chase them.
Yeah, that's right.
We were chasing down the green dragon after a short rest with the rider. Yeah. We were trying to chase the rider down after a short rest.
Yeah.
So, but all right, big point though, the Willow Dragon's down here in the southeast.
Yes,
that's where the ritual is, right? Or where all the masks are and stuff, or something.
Yeah, where they're going.
Yeah, that's basically the home base of the cult, and that's where they're trying to bring.
So when he comes, that's going to be at ground zero.
That's going to be our culmination fight, I'm quite sure, yeah.
Yeah, we know there's a couple of riders there and most of the masks there. We got that info from the prisoner.
Yeah, it won't be the green rider.
Or the white rider.
The white rider. The green dragon is dead. The green rider will probably be there.
The red rider is the leader. I had his name written down at some point.
I got it all. Let's see. Okay, so let's see. I got it right here. The green rider in the Misty Fortress was Navarin. He got away most recently. The white is Varum. He's the worm speaker. He's dead.
No, he's the prisoner that we gave to the Alliance.
Okay, so he's a captive.
Yeah.
So what we have there would be the Blue Rider, which is Gallivan, the Black. Yeah, the Black Rider's still there, and the Red Rider's still there.
Yeah, the new Black Rider, because we killed the first one.
Right.
When did we kill him?
Back in first campaign in the Howling Castle. That's the one that Jack got the mask from.
Yeah, that's why I have the dragon mask.
Yeah, Jack.
Okay.
Jack-
So we
Jack-
killed
Jack
the rider and took the mask. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, so
Jack-
they got a new rider.
Yeah, we have one of the masks, which is Jack has the black mask.
Yeah.
But the impression that at least I've gotten out of the cult is it's very much like just like a mob, and so it's not like they work together, but they don't like each other.
Yeah, there's definitely distance between them.
Mm.
Yeah, and the leader who holds the, I believe the red mask is Saravon.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, he's a human, and he holds a red dragon mask.
Yeah. So basically, we just help somebody out by opening up a spot.
Yeah,
Well, two people technically, because they probably replaced the White Rider too.
probably.
Yeah.
Varm, yeah.
Somebody just got promoted.
All right. Well, I guess two people. Black guy too. Black guy.
Black dragon.
Demonetized.
No, I mean literally, he wears the color black.
You can call him a black guy. You already did, so.
Yeah.
What else? I guess that's about it.
I think that's pretty
We
much
went
it.
back to Valor Point. Were you with us when we jumped back to the Valor Point? That's when we met. That's when we met Jack's baby,
Yeah.
Yeah.
who
JJ.
probably tried to eat all of us.
Yep, JJ is over there. Not technically over there now.
Eric was ready to kill him right then, but
We released JJ, and he was
onto our continent that we're trying to claim as our own.
And what dragon was he?
He was a green dragon.
Green dragon.
Yeah.
It's poison, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Old JJ is running around somewhere.
What better way to claim an island than to have a dragon guardian?
we are becoming the.
We're going full on Khaleesi on him. Somebody better get to riding him.
Gotta tame him first. But he did.
Up with that.
Yeah, I mean Jack kind of.
Hey, look! In 5 short levels, Carrick's going to be turning into a bronze dragon, so we're good.
Oh snap!
Yeah. Yeah.
It's either bronze or gold. I can't remember. Hold on.
Well, JJ kind of took to Chris.
Well, when I used seeming and I turned myself into a dragon, and I told him I was a dragon.
Yeah.
Then I turned myself back into my elf form and said, one day I'll teach you how to do this, yada yada yada.
Yeah. So he kind of took to him, possibly, as far as dragons can take to a human or.
Which, by the way, just a little off subject. Immediately after that session where we met JJ, I watched a whole video on the characteristics and nature of green dragons, and apparently they're the most manipulative out of all the colored dragons.
Well, don't dragons have true sight anyway? Can't they tell?
Yeah.
Maybe not as small dragons. I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, full-grown adult ones and ancient ones, but.
Yeah. I mean, that could work in our favor at some point. Maybe.
All right. Well, guys, I'm probably going to log off.
Yeah.
I'm tired.
I'll catch you later.
But, Cram, great to see you again, man.
Good to see you, J-Mac.
Yeah. Yep. Glad you're back.
I appreciate it. Good to be back. Good to see y'all.
Graham, did you play through the entire Divinity Original Sin 2 campaign?
Who, me?
Yeah.
No, I have not. I see that every time I turn on my Xbox, I see you're on it though.
Yeah, I'm playing it on. I put it on my computer now, and I'm on Act 3. But jeez,
I didn't make it that far. It's a pretty amazing game.
Yeah.
It was a fun game. I just wish my Xbox.
Whatever happened to Baldur's Gate 3? I mean, that's supposed to be like straight up D&D
I
simulator.
think they canceled it.
Nah, they're still. It's in a beta right now. You could play for free.
Yeah, I knew the limited release had came out in the fall or something.
Yeah.
I thought
Yeah, they added some more stuff to it. It's still coming. It's not coming to anything but the fancier consoles.
Okay.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I thought they canceled it.
Yeah, it'll be PC and then all the new consoles. It's not gonna be able to run on the older stuff.
Yeah, I remember a text about that.
I think recently they had a save wipe and then they added a new class or something. They added some stuff to the beta or the early access, whatever they call it.
Okay. Well, yeah, I'm glad they didn't cancel it. But the last thing I guess the last text I saw was it must have been delayed instead of canceled. But
Yeah. Well, evidently now you just have to have an Xbox. What is it? One X? What are they called now?
So, God, but I think it's the Series X is what they call
Yeah,
it.
Xbox Series X.
Yeah, you got to have that or the was it the PS5 or just a beefy PC.
I got to get a 4K projector before I can justify buying a new Xbox.
well, do that.
Yeah, you should definitely do that. And then also let me know where you can find a new Xbox. Although I'm not going to buy one because I'm like you. I don't even have a TV I can play it on.
Yeah, right. I just don't see the point in upgrading if I don't even have 4K on my TV yet.
It is a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
I would imagine so.
I can tell a difference on our TV downstairs. That we have we have one 4K TV downstairs, and it is nuts. Like you can see night and day just walking from TV to TV the difference.
Oh, no doubt, no doubt. I have one 4K, and then the rest is like I can see what I'm looking at, but it's not something I can play on because it's a common TV. Nothing I can scream at and get away with it.
Brandon, are you gonna stick with projection?
Well, as long as I'm in this house.
All right.
Have you had any hits yet?
We got a showing tomorrow. We'll see, but
Right.
we got a couple showings.
Awesome.
Just in time for me to. I just refinanced, or I haven't closed yet, but I'm literally about to close probably next week on a refinance, and
Yep.
gonna write a check for a couple $1,000, and then the house is gonna sell. And that's probably exactly what's gonna happen.
Probably. Yeah. We just refinanced. I saved 7 years on the mortgage
There you go.
for the same price. It's less than what we're paying now.
Yeah, I think if my payments stayed the same, like the mortgage would only be like a 7-year mortgage or something like that. So like I could literally get the lower rate and then pay it off in 7 years or something crazy like that.
Well, I didn't do that, but I saved 7 years off the 30-year mortgage.
Well, that's just because my mortgage is 12 years old. I think my rate right now is almost 5.
Yeah, we've been here for 3 years, and I saved 7 on a 20-year, and we didn't. I mean, we were paying less for.
Yeah, well, that was my only goal because I think we we're going to sell the house. So my only goal was to get the smallest note. So I did another 30-year, and my mortgage literally cut in half.
That's awesome. Yeah, that would have been probably what I should have done, but running the numbers, it wouldn't.
I don't know. The only thing better than half a mortgage is no mortgage.
Yeah.
That's right. I just want to keep paying for it. So. Either way. Well, damn.
I know. I wanted to play.
I wanted to go see what the Lord's Alliance wanted to tell us.
Yeah.
I thought they were going to tell us that Roland was back.
Yeah, we're gonna show back up with him. He's part of the alliance. I mean, part of the Iron Lords.
That's true.
So did you say one of the Lords of the Alliance? I may have misunderstood because it was an info dump. Did you say one of the Lords of the Alliance was a traitor?
Well, wait, one of them was lying. Well, hold on now. Was it?
No, he got killed.
I'm trying to remember who lied to us. We caught one of them in a lie.
Okay.
But now that I'm thinking about it, I think it was the imposter that lied to us.
Okay.
Yeah, the member actually got killed, and the imposter lied to us.
That's what it was.
On the goose chase up north to the trap.
So what it was, I remember now. The imposter was trying to poison us against the council by telling us that Silverhand, the leader of the council, hated us.
Okay.
And then when we talked to them in person, like we did some insight checks, and we found out that Silverhand is actually on our side.
Gotcha.
So that's when, at that point, I don't think we knew there was an imposter. So that's when we were all like, okay, somebody's lying. The council doesn't like us, and they don't like each other or something like that. But then it turns out, I guess that was just an imposter that was lying to us.
Gotcha.
I think that's right.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's where the Lord's Alliance is at, and
basically Baron insults them every time he talks to them, and
it
hadn't bit us in the back yet.
Yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, get used to that shit. I mean, that's just I got to play that character. So
the funny thing was, like in Carrick's mind, he was thinking, man, we're going to take this prisoner back. We're going to show them we're useful. They're going to get all this information out of this prisoner. And Baron shows up and starts negotiating for the prisoner.
Yeah.
That was, I mean, that's the only thing I was going to do. In my head, that's exactly what I was going to do the entire time. I didn't tell anybody. Yeah. So this is not the first time, not the second time, third time we've asked for y'all to recognize Valor Point and the Mintaran Islands as part of the Lord's Alliance. Y'all haven't done it yet, and now we're delivering this prisoner and whatnot.
That's right. See, Carrick was thinking, here we go. We're making a nice gesture. We're proving our worth. They're going to trust us more.
Well, yeah, that's the same thing. I mean, that's
Barry shows up as, what can we get for this?
I mean, it was just like Fandolin, you know, like I need a bar. Can I get a bar? Yeah. So, yeah, Elves and Aces. That's how I got that.
Well, you saw how that turned out too.
It's on just on a grander scale.
Yeah.
now we're just talking about a continent, a small island.
But we got it right.
Well, I don't think we're officially the rulers of the Mintarn Islands.
No, Valor Point for sure.
Yeah.
We can. I mean, there's more negotiations can be had.
Maybe that's probably where JJ is going to come in. We're going to get him to assert his dominance over the Mintarn Islands, and that's how we'll take control of them. Yeah. Then we'll be a nation unto ourselves.
Yeah, I don't know how that's going to go, but yeah. JJ would be instrumental in that if we can make him cooperate.
Yeah.
For sure. That's basically it.
Yeah, pretty much caught up now. Trying to remember if anything happened at Valor Point other than the dragon. I don't really think so.
I think that was about the highlight of it.
Yeah, we weren't there for very long.
Yeah, we just went back for the night.
Yeah.
Which we can do now.
Yep. You were drawing a circle back to the water deep, I guess.
Yeah, well, Baron has officially subsidized our teleportation circle use as of our last shopping trip.
Yeah.
Because he bought me a bunch of chalk. He's decided he likes sleeping at the inn instead of camping in the bubble.
I did do that. I was like, I like going back to home, wherever that might be. It's a valid point at this point.
Better be. That's our secret hideaway.
Yep. Magically encompassed, I guess.
Yeah. Nobody's teleporting there except us. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think.
And they can't scry on us when we're there. Like we literally disappear from divination magic when we go there.
Yeah. I think I spent like 1,200 gold doing that.
Yeah. I just hope we don't lose it because I think Carrick's got like 10 grand over there right now, just sitting there.
So do I. And I'm gonna have more now since Ivor's sitting on 5 right now. At this point, 6 or no, at this point 5 platinum bars.
Well, and didn't Ivor buy another house or something?
I don't know what he did.
He bought a warehouse.
He was fixing up. He was fixing up the warehouse he bought.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that was in town at Waterdeep, I believe, or Baldur's Gate, one of there.
I think it was at Waterdeep.
Yeah. So I was.
Oh yeah, Graham. That was the funny thing. Speaking of Mark not being there, isn't like Mark's new wife and family? Aren't they all from Daggerford?
Yeah.
And we went to Daggerford, and he didn't play that night.
That's too funny.
Yeah, he was dying to play his backstory. And no, are they? They're I can't remember.
No, they're in Daggerford.
Was his son with the warehouse? Was that in Daggerford? Because we met his son. We talked to him.
Yeah.
His son or whatever, his adopted son.
I think they're in Daggerford. Dragonsphere or Daggerford?
Yeah, but Mark was there. I think the son works in Waterdeep, though. I thought.
Let me see. It wasn't Candlekeep. It wasn't Baldur's Gate, so it had to be because back in the day, we were trying to get my family north of Neverwinter to Valor Point, and his family was down in I think it's Dragonsphere. Might have been Daggerford.
I think it was Daggerford.
Yeah. So trying to figure out how to get them to meet up, but that was logistically not possible because it was so far away.
I think we should do one of those, like just like an early push, like just strong arm the council into like assembling an army at, Baldur's Gate or Scorn Noogle and just like marching on the Well of Dragons like right now.
At Baldur's Gate, yeah.
And then it could be like a feint and we can go do something else.
We could roll from where we're at right now in the Misty Forest and go to Serpent Hill, and we have friends out there. I'll say that. Isn't that right?
We're in the Serpent Hills, yeah. We got Cobra Commander and the Yuan-Ti.
You have more people than that.
Who else we got?
More people than that.
What was that Sobar? He added that town in there. I just don't remember what it was.
Where is it?
Under the Forest of Worms, under Serpent Hill.
Let me get over there.
Like he hand wrote it on the map. I don't remember why.
Ping it if you see it. I mean,
This one.
okay. Soul bar. Yeah, I don't know.
He wrote it in there himself.
Forest of the Worms. I don't know what that is.
Me neither.
Weren't we just in the Forest of the Worms?
No, we skirted it. We went north on our way to the Serpent Hills. No, we were just in the Misty Forest up
Okay.
in Waterford. And we chased the rider out into the Highmoor south, and then he disappeared. And then we gave up and went back to Waterdeep.
Okay.
Well, technically, we're at just getting to Waterdeep, right?
Yeah. That's right. That might be our shortest in-game session ever. We teleported to a bar and talked to Roland.
But it was a quality session.
I mean, we got something done at least.
That's right. I'm just pushing the ball forward a little bit at a time.
That's right.
Yeah, it sucks that got kids puking. That's not good.
Yeah. All right, fellas, I'm out.
Yeah, I guess I wasn't planning on a full night's sleep, but I'll take it.
I'll certainly take that since I had the second indoctrination of the COVID.
Oh yeah, you're gonna feel like shit tomorrow.
Yeah. Well, my arm's gonna hurt like hell.
Yeah, don't let Brandon scare you. The second one didn't affect me.
Really?
Oh, yeah, I was down. It was
It was literally what you just said, Brock. It was I was 100% fine, except for it felt like someone took a sledgehammer to my arm.
No.
I don't know why the first one didn't do that, but the second one, God, it hurt.
The second one hurt. The first one hurt, and this one hadn't done much of anything yet, and it was at 10 o'clock this morning.
Yeah, I don't know what it was about that shot. It didn't. Shots normally don't ever mess with me, but that second one, I couldn't even raise my arm above my head. I mean, it was.
Yep.
But other than that, I didn't run. I didn't have a head. I felt 100%.
Well, hopefully that's the way this goes. I mean, it's no effect at this point, but once I sleep on it, it'll probably start hurting pretty good.
All right, fellas. Well, I can't get my group me to work, so just text me when a session comes up.
We'll do.
all right.
All right, see y'all.
All right.
Yeah.